Hey everyone, welcome to how to build the fortress of your mind, part 2 with Chung Fu. Peace, Chung Fu.
Thank you, Jerome. Greetings to all who find us today. We welcome you, beloved ones, beautiful friends and family, to come forward today. And today we are inviting many beings, your guides, your helpers, and all the beloveds who come with you. We welcome you to this temple of light, to this ever-growing workshop of creativity, of creation, of so many beloved souls coming forward to make themselves anew, to build themselves stronger, all of you who come forward to work with Chung Fu, blessed ones, you who are the leaders on the inside in the worlds of light, bringing yourselves forward and others forward with you. As you nurture that light within, like the flower of life that is within you, growing stronger every day. And as you apply these principles that are emanating from the divine source of all creation, as you feel them coming into you, the rays of light from the source, from the divine heart supreme, you are also aware of so much that is going on all around you, and you are indeed challenged all the time. And that is why we are bringing these teachings forward to assist you to grow, in particular, a very strong mind, a mind of your own, a mind 100% connected to the divine source of all love, of all light, of all spiritual power. And as you breathe and arrive here this day, feeling your heart expanding, as you come forward to work together, perhaps you are in different places, perhaps arriving at different times, and yet within your souls you are working together and just coming here on this virtual platform of connection. For all of you, it is important to know that there are others, and in fact many others, working in this way at this time, and that you form part of a vast body of light, of human souls creating more and more light, bringing this light to bear upon a dark situation, a hidden situation. Some of that which hides is within you, and much of it is within others around you. And so rather than saying there is a conflict, we will just say that the dark and the light are dancing together in the vastness of the whole. That the light can encompass the darkness, hold it strongly. And in the human realms, this requires the powerful presence of divine light within the minds of those who are leading humanity forward. Those who are now creating the divine vision manifest upon the earth. This is a very special time that you have all arrived here for your own initiation, for your own evolution, and in that process of your becoming, the initiating of those around you, the evolution of all who are connected with you. Sometimes that is very challenging for you, and that, again, is why we bring you some tools to assist you on the inside, to maintain your strength, your personal power, your self-esteem, your belief in your own being, and your ability to receive and transmit the light that is from the divine source. And for each one of you coming in different ways, in different situations and expressions, in different forms. For each occupation, each one dedicated to particular kinds of expression in your life, provides special opportunities to reach the many, many billions of souls that are walking in the different paths chosen in life upon the earth. So this work is a seminal work. It is a seeding of these divine essences into your mind. For I'm sure that you notice you have this potential and this skill, this ability to think clearly, undeterred by any of your emotions or the challenges that come upon your physical person. You have the ability to transcend the physical, the emotional, and the lower mental by bringing in the presence of higher self and divine thought. Divine thought that simply is. It does not change. It is pure love, pure light, pure joy, pure presence, pure truth. All that you aspire to already is within you. This work that we do together enables you to more easily bring that true divine essence of your being forward into manifestation. And in essence, that is the divine plan. That you become co-creators, that you bring in the manifestation of the divine vision of peace and harmony, of beauty, of truth and love and joy and compassion here upon the earth. So taking a deep breath as we continue this most important work of noticing within the mind where the glitches happen, where you falter for a moment or two, or just wonder, is the truth really true? Is the light really all-encompassing? Is the love really all-powerful? Can all these divine aspects truly embrace, dissolve, and integrate all negative, painful, doubting and fearful aspects of the psyche? And for a moment, just own your own journey through all your life and through this particular time of extreme division and conflict, of where perhaps your deepest fears or your greatest sorrows have been brought into sharp relief, have been brought really close to your heart, and have maybe challenged, maybe even firm beliefs within you, or made you wonder about the nature of the universe. So the first thing to affirm, beloved ones, is it is a benign universe in which all beings are invited to play, to work, to express, to create, but ultimately to realize, to make real their deep understanding of the oneness of all creation. That is the divinity that is within you. In the world of duality here in the physical, emotional, and mental plane, and especially here upon the earth, there is at this time a great initiation happening, a great opportunity an opportunity to grow into the fullness of your divine expression in the physical, emotional, and mental worlds here upon the earth. Here on earth, in this timeline, you are presented with this opportunity to come fully forward and express yourself as the beauty and truth, the real love and light of your essence. It is through this initiation and all the subsequent initiations as you journey through this portal of light into the new time that your soul grows in quantum ways that cannot be fully expressed in words. This is a journey of the heart and of the soul. And it is a journey of the heart and soul that involves hugely the mind, your understanding, your beliefs, and your ability to hold strong in the storm of negativity that is being whipped up around you, that takes you from uncertainty to uncertainty, from doubt to doubt, from fear to fear, unless you apply your will, your determination, and practice this creation work, creating yourself to be the strongest, most divinely present, most loving, most illuminated versions of yourself at this time, right now, today. So you have doubtless heard my first introduction as we go forward into this all-consuming subject of the creation of you who emanate from your beliefs, from your mind, from your thoughts, and come forward into the world in the form that you see yourself as. So how do you see yourself? Perhaps you have journeyed with me and become the rainbow warrior of the lights and sparkled up all your chakras and worked to become that wondrous rainbow presence with all your colors shining. Or perhaps you are just arriving, new to these teachings. Perhaps you have come from a place of deep emotion, journeying through these times, and your guides have brought you here to help you elevate, to bring your higher self in. For it is your higher self that can create what I'm calling the fortress of your mind, which you need to dwell in these times. And you need to be able to bring that fortress down into your belly, into your heart, into your body, and really have it around you in your life. Yes, it is a creation of the mind, but it is needed by your whole person. That you know you are safe, that your vibration is impenetrable, that you cannot be attacked, that nobody can get through and harm you in any way. Because where you dwell is within this divine radiance, this true fortress of your essence, your spiritual essence, which is light. Once you remember the power of you, the essence, the vibration and resonance of your spirit, of your beauty, of your love, of your light, and you affirm it every day, it takes less and less time until it is just a click of the fingers. That's it. I call myself into the full presence. I call my fortress of light. I call all the beings who protect me, and I walk forth into the world confident and unafraid. And in communion with all the beautiful souls here am I. In oneness and in connection, in communication, present with all my sisters and brothers here upon the earth am I. I am not going to hide behind any kind of barrier from communicating with all my beloved brothers and sisters, for I love them, and I am here one with all of the human beings standing up in the light, standing up in divine presence, radiating the light of love, absorbing and dissolving darkness, confusion, despair, fear, pain, and suffering, with the pure Christ-light presence of my being, radiant. For I am safe, always protected by the angelic, ascended, and divine beings who are part of my fortress of light. And every day I affirm this presence. I own it. I take it on. I become it. I embody it. I bring it down and down and down to be on earth where I dwell. And today I am inviting a star being, an Arcturian being, many of you know, Kauran, to come forward and to bring for you his perspective, how he sees into the minds and hearts of those here, and how he comes to help people who call for him. And how he has many, many Arcturian friends who are coming in, assisting you all, and many of you know them already and are working with them. And it is a time now when the star being brothers and sisters are coming forward for you all. They are coming from Arcturus and Andromeda, from the Pleiades, from Venus, and many more constellations, who are especially the allies at this time and teachers who come forward on the inside, communicating with you from within. And we call them forward especially into any and all minds suffering from being bombarded by the untruths, by negative impressions, by fear-inducing concepts that say in any way that there is power in the darkness and that they can be invaded and taken over in any way. And we call on these beings of light to be present with you today, for you to remember who you are and to know how to bring your allies, your cosmic allies and star being friends, brothers and sisters forward into your daily life. And so just spend a little time on the inside, opening your heart to your team of star beings. Perhaps you know them, perhaps you don't. Yet they are there, ever closer, as humanity passes through this gateway of light, this portal of transformation. And for many, these trials and difficulties, challenges and confrontations in the daily physical, emotional, and mental life. So I'm going to be silent for a while until Kauran comes through. Just be patient. Peace with you once. Yeah. So, how wonderful. Thank you so much. Ah, yes. There are many brothers and sisters who may be not present here, but I see them. And perhaps you will all come forward later when I leave my calling card with you. But I'm so delighted to speak to you today, those of you who are present. And I thank the old Chinaman for the invitation. You know, I love to talk about the mind because in Arcturus, that is such a powerful part of our training, our learning, and what we bring forward to you. And many of you have been here. You know me, and you have experienced the energy of Arcturus at this time. And you understand why we're coming forward, what this preparation for ascension is for you all. And you may have heard my brothers and sisters speaking to you in the dream time, lifting you up, helping you remember that we're all connected, that you're not alone upon the earth, though sometimes there is a fierce attempt to make you feel cut off from the rest of your star brothers and sisters. So, first of all, I remind you, I see you. I see many of you who aren't physically listening right now, but who I believe will come forward in future times and hear me. It is such an exciting time upon the earth. And I know that the line between excitement and terror is very, very faint. And sometimes you can fall into terror, and we need to haul you out and get you back onto the platform that is excitement. The same adrenaline in your body, the same feeling of on the edge in your heart, but a very different experience when you know where you are going, when you can see the light shining on the path ahead, and you realize we're not lost, we're not cut off, we are part of this divine creation, and we are moving up in the frequency into a new experience here on the earth. So when I come upon the earth into this physical being and others through whom I communicate and feel the presence of what it is upon the earth for you all, the main thing I know is that here upon the earth are all gradations of mind and heart and spirit, all kinds of experiences that you have come to have in body, heart, mind, and soul. And it's never a mistake. And that is a strange thing to say to you. When so many are suffering, when there is a great deal of negativity and a seeming barrage of challenges that you have to meet, some of you, on a daily basis. But yes, it's all in the divine plan, that's right. The earth, you could say, has always been a place of great extremes. All kinds of extreme experiences may be had upon the earth, from the very, very dark to the very, very, very light, and everything in between. And yes, you have decided to have these experiences in many lives. You have come forward into one life after another, and not always have they been in endless succession. Sometimes you have come back and said, I'm exhausted, I need replenishing, but I will go back eventually. And you come and you recharge in the Arcturian vibration, or sometimes the Pleiadian, or the Andromedan, or Venusian. You see, we are working together. You recognize me. I am sure of it. You remember this energy. No, I am not a physical being upon the earth, and yes, I have been. I understand, and I will be again. And there are those of you who remember me and the Arcturian vibration, and you have chosen to be here. And you know very well what it is to go up and down and be in the high mental understanding and the high spirit vibration, and then be brought low by a wound, by a thought, by an idea, by a blow to your belief system, to the truth in your heart, by the energetic presence of someone who casts such a big shadow that it envelops your heart and takes you a while to come out of it, to free yourself. Because that is the challenge. Your friends who you want to love, who you want to be one with, but what is within them that makes it hard for you? Or what is it within you that makes it hard for them? Because when you are all in agreement, when you are in a oneness, it's easy. So what is it that separates you, brings you into the illusion of separateness? That then diminishes your mental power, diminishes your ability to be one with the source of your being, to be one in alignment with all of you. This is why I am here today, to speak to you. Because by bringing my energy, you can remember this fearlessness, this confidence, this love, this power, this light, this presence that you truly are. You are the energy of light. But by coming into form, you have agreed to bring yourself into a lower vibration, into a form, a body that can encompass the low vibration, that can bring the light into the low vibration. This is your duty, your calling, your mission, to bring the light into the physical world. And so, you literally do have to build the power of mind. Because your mind and what you believe is influencing all of your feelings and your behavior. In your world, there are those who talk about belief, faith. They understand the importance of concepts of the mind, how they influence people. There are those who do this in a benign way, who want to help you become divinely oriented and bring your divine higher self in, like the old Chinaman and many ascended beings teaching in your world. But you are in the world of duality, where equal light and dark are allowed to exist, allowed by the divine Creator, that there are places, physical locations, for they have to have a physical aspect. These locations where dark and light are allowed to coexist for the purpose of the initiation of the soul. The soul comes in many forms. And here in the physical realm, when the soul arrives, the soul needs a lot of support not to fall into darkness. And so that is why your earth is surrounded by ascended beings, star beings, angelic beings, and divine beings who help the souls of those who wish to evolve and become the transcendent beings of light that is in your potential, to hold that light. And that is why I am here. That is why I come forward. And many beings come through this vessel, because that is her dedication, to bring those beings who are dwelling close to you in the world of light forward for you to hear, for you to know, for you to address, and for you to also bring into your being. But that is how you build your body of light, which is your fortress of light, which is one with all bodies of light. That there is no separation. When you start to build the power of your mind in positive thought, you entirely naturally become part of a vast and indestructible body of light. You don't even have to think about creating a fortress or any such construct, because you are within the divine fortress, creation, world of light. You are made of light. I am made of light. You have a body. I do not. I use this body. You use that body. That's how it is. Ascended beings, come forward into your body of light. You have that capacity. All beings who choose to lift up their energy, their vibration, their vessel, to become transmitters, receivers of this divine light, it happens instantly. Dear brothers and sisters, you have the potential. And many of you I see already radiant with this light. And so we can easily interface with you, because we are one. The light is one. There is no separation. It is vast. It is everywhere. And it can penetrate the deepest of so-called darkness, negativity, despair, fear, loss, pain. The question is more, can you contain this light? Your fortress is your field. Now we come into your humanity. Now, yes, we must build this fortress. Yes. You are creating yourself each day. Every day. That's why you are on the earth. You are creating yourself. You are changing yourself in every moment with your mind, with your understanding. Who are you? Can you feel the oneness of your being, that you are in fact creating this fortress of light, not from the bottom up, but from the top down? You are bringing the light from your higher self into that which your mind is creating, and now your energy body, your physical, emotional being is forming it into feelings, into the feeling of this presence. This you need. As human beings, you work so much through feeling. And this is what you must ask yourself. Can you feel the presence of the beings around you? Can you feel me there with you? Because I am made of light. And when you call to me, I immediately am there with you, as it would be for you, as it is in the higher levels of your being, that you can feel as soon as you think of somebody, they are there for you. As soon as you project your love into someone's field, it is there for them. It is that fast. You don't have to think, oh, I sent the love at, certain o'clock, and it will take the time a train travels on the earth to get to that person. No, it's instant. Your transmissions of light and love, of compassion and healing are instantly conveyed. The star beings are working with you all the time, but are you working with us? It's easy to forget when there is so much that feels it's pulling you down and pulling you into negative and difficult feelings. And there is no one on earth who will not have felt some of this, though the power, of course, of your understanding and your ability to rise up and lift yourself up, and those muscles have been more or less developed in each one of you. So now I would like to embellish upon the old Chinaman's work with you and bring you the understanding of working with your fortress of light, fortress of thought, positivity of mind from above, from your higher self. Reminding yourself that there is a part of you that is invincibly positive, that gets up every morning, that comes again and again and again into your days. That is your spirit. That is your invincible divine essence. That whatever is going on, you arrive again and again and again, you try again, you come at it again. You are unstoppable. You are eternal soul presence. Feel that part of you. And as though you would look down upon that fortress of light and say, well done, my human self, for creating the landing platform at the top of the fortress of light. As though you might have a spirit plane that would fly you down to land on the highest platform of your fortress of light, overseeing the whole of this earth, seeing the pain, the suffering, the problems, the confusion, and seeing also all the star beings gathered around the earth, bringing their love and assistance to all their brothers and sisters. As you look out across the whole earth at all your brothers and sisters all around the earth, and you see that you are sharing this time together, and you understand, you realize, oh my goodness, yes, I am one with all humanity, all races, religions, tribes, cultures. I feel my love for all from this higher self perspective as I land on my creation, my fortress of light that I have built. And I look out with my goddess eyes, and I see those who stand up. I see them all the way to those who are stuck in a quagmire of pain and suffering. I see and understand that I can bring my extraordinary divine presence and power to be here in my fortress of light, where I have made it safe for my most translucent, radiant self to come into my body. I see. I give thanks. I am strong and I am powerful. I breathe in and bring forward into my physical, emotional, mental self this presence of divine seeing and expansion and compassion, the radiant light from the divine source. And as you look out from this high perspective, you can see all the star beings. You can see so many beings Sometimes you see them in their etheric vessels that you often called unidentified foreign objects, yet they are so familiar to you, the vessels of light in which spirit beings travel, in which you yourself travel when you go on journeys beyond the mind and into the worlds of light. And you have arrived here in your vessel of light. And you realize you could take off again. You could lift off, and you will, when you are ready to journey. For that is also necessary for you, to bring your light star-being friends to also be able to come back and forth and be strong for you, protect you, bring you wisdom, understanding, perspective, so that you can look out and know your place in the whole cosmos, that your consciousness is vibrating in the vastness of the universe. That you are as great as you see yourself to be in pure terms of light. And you realize that your small, egoic, beautiful human self is literally an instrument, and that you need to exercise that instrument, that vessel, that equipment, the muscles you see. You realize from this perspective, looking in to all the aspects of you that dwell in this fortress of light that is the being you are creating, constantly embellishing, adding to, bringing more skills and understanding to. And you see, as you look in, any places where you can feel there are needs, weaknesses, fears, pain, and you see it with great compassion. But you don't lessen your elevation or your light. You just send your light down through your mind, through your understanding. This part of me needs nurturing. This part of me needs exercising. This part of me needs expanding. This part of me needs compassion, kindness, love. You look into your human self and you realize you are in control. You do know how to guide yourself from places of confusion and darkness back to the light. You are made of light. Your physical, emotional, mental being cannot survive without the purity of the light of your spirit. So you realize that the power and energy of your higher self may not have flowed right down into your inner child, may not have been able to get into your grieving heart. And you just spend some time with great compassion for your humanity, for this journey that you have taken with such courage and power to bring yourself into what can be a very vulnerable experience unless you are protected 100% by the consciousness of your true self, your higher self, your divine essence, reaching all the way down to your very toes and fingers, filling your body with the light, the intelligence, the truth, the heart power, the love that is your divine essence. And as you look down into your beautiful human self with such compassion, just come down now and be with yourself, as I, Karan, have come to be with you. And I give such thanks for this honor to be with you. I give such thanks that you have welcomed me and heard my words. And as I have come to be with you, now come to be inside your fortress, the temple, the sacred temple fortress that we consecrate for the arrival of all the wonder, the extraordinary and divine aspect of your being. You can climb down staircases to arrive onto the ground, or you can parachute down from your divine vessel that brought you here to land on the high parapet of your divine self and your creation of your fortress of light, of power, of mind. And feel your mind coming in full of positivity. Whatever you are going through, physically, emotionally, and in parts of your mind susceptible to feeling invaded by other thoughts that come from other vibrations, feel this positivity of your mind arriving fully and encompassing all of you. Feel yourself aligned all the way from your highest center of consciousness, all the way down to your feet that stand on the ground, and give thanks for this opportunity for you. For now is the time when everything is changing on the earth, moving towards a time when we, you and I, and your star brothers and sisters, can commune more and more easily together. As your body changes and becomes ever more capable of holding this light, of being this presence of positivity, of invincible clarity and truth, peace, and a deep knowing that you are safe, that we are here, that we are one, and we are together in this oneness, in a great co-creation on your earth that we visit by your invitation. We are one in this co-creation. I give you my blessings, beautiful brothers and sisters. Remember, whenever you are in doubt, call me. You will feel me. And my brothers and sisters, we are here for you whenever you call. Thank you, Kauran. Wonderful, wonderful, beloved brother. Thank you so much for coming forward and speaking about the elevation of what you see from your perspective and helping everybody here to understand your perspective and bring your strength and power and the power of the living spirit into their fortress of light, their temple of love. We give thanks. Blessings and peace.
Blessings and peace.
Greetings, Jerome.
That was wonderful. Wow. So just seeing if there's any questions. Happy birthday, Lady Anik Lentaka. Today is my birthday.
Birthday blessings, dear one. Many congratulations on your solar return. Peace.
Yeah. Does Chung Fu have any message for me for the coming year regarding my mission?
Well, I got some fairy beings here, beloved, that say they're working with you. Beautiful beings here, and there are some beings saying to you, I'm just going to say it as it's being given here. Don't forget the flowers. Bring the flowers forward. Bring the power of nature forward. It is what you do. It is what is empowering you. And then I have got here, I think this must be one of your guides, because she is saying, I'm working with this beloved. She's saying that yes, she is indeed a fairy being, and she has been working with you all your life, and perhaps you know her. And she says she is Shiana, that's her name, Shiana, and she's blessing you today with a lot of flowers all around you, dear one. A shower of flowers, dear one, from Shiana, and all these beautiful fairy beings around you. So that is the first message, and yes.
Morgan Paldolfino. Happy birthday to Lady Anik. And Morgan Pandolfino is asking for healing and guidance for my mother in hospital.
Beloved, yes. We send you love, beloved, to lift you up, and healing power through you to your mother, beloved. Yes, this is a difficult time. We send love, beloved, and healing power. Blessings and peace.
Timmy Danger asks, hi Chung Fu, went to bed feeling great, woke up feeling terrible. What's going on?
Beloved, the thing is, when in the dream time, that's partly why I'm giving you the Fortress of Light meditations or these transmissions, because it's intensifying at the moment on the astral plane. So when you go into the dream time, you go into the astral. So you need to just do that little meditation before your sleep, and it'll carry you through, because this is where you've had some energy taken from you, beloved. You've doubtless done some rescue work or something, helping people in your dream time. And so you're tired in the morning and you feel a little touched by some of that energy. But doubtless you pick yourself up fine, beloved, because you do know how to really come back into your true star essence. So you just understand and you give thanks, and you kind of pick up a few crystals, wash them, bless them, and just give thanks because some work has happened through you. Peace, beloved.
So yeah, on a couple of the last lives, I was sharing that I have some very special Tessit rocks. So we have a question about the Tessit rocks from Dervril. I bought a Tessit rock. Can you give me any advice on how to work with it for wounded heart healing?
I actually think, Derval, that you understand already, but I will speak because you're a wise woman, beloved, and you do understand. So when you hold that Tessit rock, you can feel the power of it, and you can feel the power of your heart. And literally, you actually have that healing power in you. You connect with the person whose heart is hurting. Do your breathing, and you bring yourself down into connection with the rock, with your heart, with that person. You stay breathing, and literally you will feel that rock starting to pull, a bit like the Tonglen practice, when we say pull the darkness out of that person through you, and let it pass through you into the earth, into the darkness in your lower centers, and you let it just pour through you. It's like you could say the Tessit rock is an empowerment of the Tonglen in that particular instance of working with someone else's wound, that you have that person there with you in your heart, in your mind, and you literally put a big light connection between you, and then you start to pull and draw on your breath, on the in-breath, into the Tessit rock, and then you feel that Tessit rock. You can put it right down in your root and just breathe out, and it will help to discharge that energy. So you just do that, as many times as you feel to do that. When I'm doing it as an exercise, I do it 3 times, but you can actually do it until you can feel that there's a big movement. Sometimes emotion will come into you. You'll find yourself crying some tears. Or sometimes you'll just feel it in your body that's enough. Peace, beloved.
Peace. So we'll do one more, but I'm just going to touch upon Tony Michatelli. You kind of asked this question on the last live, Tony, and I'm not gonna mention it. Like, we don't want to mention that word too much on the live. To quaccinate. I think everyone catches my meaning.
What is the exact question? Do you want?
Well, he asked last time, and he's asking, should we or not?
All right.
And we kind of said last time that we've looked into it all a lot, and I'm just going to say one thing, actually, that what the high up people in the medical profession say when they get coerced into taking it, right? They say this: oh, I can't take the serum because it causes eye harm. Right, that's very interesting, isn't it? So, okay, if they're not going to take it, why should we? Just going to leave it there. But Chung Fu, yeah, if you've got anything you want to add without mentioning any kind of
strict instructions of vocabulary here.
Yeah,
yes, I
well,
understand.
you
I
know.
understand, yes. So the thing is, beloved, feel it. Why are you even asking the question? You see? You have a doubt. Understand. You have an intelligence within you. Feel it. Literally, you see, it is the dumbing down of the feelings of so many beloved brothers and sisters, where they have forgotten how to connect into this deep center of knowing, your guts, your instinct. Look around you, feel it. Does it feel good? Simple. Does it feel good? Why would you do something that doesn't feel good, or something that there is any doubt about, or something that's an experiment that has not been proven to you? I presume you love yourself. You see? The thing is, if you have worked on yourself and you are love, you're not going to do anything that is not coming from love, dear one. It's as simple as that. Peace, dear one.
peace. last little question, and then we can do a little beautiful closing meditation. Just going over to here. Andrina Forrest, please can I ask any guidance for now? Thank you.
Ooh, that's a very big, broad spectrum invitation, beloved. Any guidance from for now? Well, I would say follow your heart, beloved, as you do, but also be very grounded. Walk this earth and think, what can I do that serves people and this earth and the new creation? Because you know about that. And what can connect me best to recover from this period of disconnect and division? How can I go forward and create connection, community, dialogue, expression? How can I help people come out of this kind of anesthetic feeling of dumbing down and silencing? How can I find my voice and express it and help others to find theirs and come back into union, positivity, and upliftment and joy? Peace, dear one.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. If you want to make a little donation to these live streams every week that we do, then the link is below. It's the Streamlabs link, and it will take you to our donation page. And all donations are greatly appreciated. They all go towards all that we're building, helping Chung Fu's message go further afield, and also towards our land project, because we're building a healing structure on the land where we will do group work in the private. So yeah, all donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you, Chung Fu.
Peace, dear ones. So we're going to do a little ending meditation with you that brings you inside that fortress of light. Just remembering it. Every day, just think of it. I am protected. I am safe. Breathe in and visualize, and remember the power of your mind. Remember, everything that's going on around you is all about the power of mind. That perhaps you've been influenced this way and that by all kinds of powers of mind. But what we want is, of course, that you are present entirely within your own power of mind, in your own reality, safe and strong, connected with the divine, connected and at one with your highest self. So think of what Kauran has said and feel those higher centers. And remember arriving at the top of your being from very, very high connection to the divine, and that you arrive and you are here in your fortress of light, here in your domain of light, in your power realm, coming in, arriving inside your being, coming into your mind and looking out and seeing the positivity, seeing that although there's a lot dropping away, there's also a lot coming in for humanity. Seeing these pathways of light everywhere that many brothers and sisters are choosing to walk and create new forms, new structures, new understanding, and propagate them and radiate them, and feel yourselves to be part of that company of creator beings coming forward upon this earth to create a new life, new possibilities, a new reality. And feel yourself coming down through that concept, that positive outlook, coming down into your heart. How does that feel? Are you feeling strong? Are you feeling confident? I can do it. I can make my own small contribution or great contribution that's perfect for me, that expresses naturally and simply my heart, my love. I am here. I am the love. I am present with all of me to give my energy and to receive from the divine and from all around me goodness, love, beauty, kindness, and compassion. I am one with my brothers and sisters walking this path. We are the co-creators of this new earth. And coming down into your belly, into your root center, filling your legs, coming into the walking of the talk into action, of what I will do this day, what action I will take, what words I will speak. How will I bring this high vision of divine manifestation into simple reality, into acts of kindness and compassion? And how will I help all the brothers and sisters here and connect and go further in my mind's eye and connect this group to other groups and feel part of a great wave of humanity here incarnate upon the earth, but connected entirely to high, high beings of great light, of great love, power, and presence, constantly with you, protecting you, riding the storm, coming through, coming onto the pathway of light and into the new time together. And may the living spirit that is within all things bring that power and that presence into your mind. Bring that love and confidence into your heart, that courage and that compassion, and that certainty, strength and stamina, deep soul connection, abundance, and deep understanding into your body. Bring that deep understanding forward that is beyond the mind, that brings divine presence into physical form. Blessings and peace to you all.
Blessings and peace. See you again. Big love. Thank you, Chung Fu.